Welcome to our cooking show.
Yeah.
My name is Heather.
And my name is Josie.
And we're helping our friends at the library make some special programs to share with everyone.
Yes, and we are going to make a very special cooking competition.
So we've decided that for our cooking show, which will come on every Saturday at 10 a.m., we're going to do some experiments with our favorite flavors, right, Josie?
Cinnamon!
That's Josie's favorite flavor. Let me get it out of our spice drawer here.
Okay, wait.
Tell them about cinnamon, Josie.
Well, cinnamon is very, very old.
It's one of the oldest spices that we use.
And it is my favorite kind of spice.
It's used all over the world. Sometimes people use it in sweet things, and sometimes they use it in savory things, right?
Yes, and savory things is really special to keep it safe.
That's right. So we are going to show you 2 easy recipes for using Josie's favorite flavor, cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
So the first thing we did is we set up our mise en place.
And the next thing we planned is to get some shaped cookie cutters so you can see how the shape goes.
Well, the shape will be for the next recipe.
Yes.
So the first thing we did was we set up our mise en place, which is when you get all your ingredients and tools and put them where you need them so you can work quickly, right?
And we also need 3 tablespoons.
So we have 3 spoons, we have our ingredients, and we're going to tell you what we have. So we have 2 pieces of what?
2 pieces of bread that were going to be part of the challenge.
Yeah, so this is going to be for our cinnamon rolls. No big cinnamon rolls for kids. So we have 2 pieces of bread here. This is brioche, but you can use whatever you have.
Yes. Oh, and I forgot to tell you that me and my mom are having special story snack time.
That's right. That's what we're doing for the library, right?
Yes.
And we have some butter here, which has been softened and left out today.
Yes.
Do you remember what this is?
Sugar.
Confectioner's sugar.
Which we are going to use part of our ingredient.
And this is regular sugar. 2 tablespoons of confectioner's sugar, 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, and about 1/8 of a teaspoon of water. So, the first thing we need to do is we need to flatten our bread slices. So, would you like to flatten them with the rolling pin?
Okay, this is how you're going to flatten them.
I'll hold the paper still. Pretty good. You can press a little harder because we want it nice and flat. All right. You want to try the other piece?
All right, that's nice and
Try
flat.
this one.
That's lower. Look. See?
You flattened it. All right. Good job. Can I have a turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
All right. You did very good.
Okay, everybody. Our bread is almost flattened, but make sure that you get it real rolled down so you can tell that it's getting easier.
It will make it easier to roll up in our next step if it's nice and flat. So we have some very flat bread here.
It looks like a pancake, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Yeah, it
Now,
does look like a pancake to you guys too. Just put it in the comments.
Here's your granulated sugar. We need to add to that 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Josie likes a lot of cinnamon, so we might add a little bit more, but you can put as much as you like. We think 1 teaspoon to 2 tablespoons of sugar is pretty good. Do you want to dump it in? All right, stir it up and let me know if you think it needs more. How's it looking? Do you want to taste it?
Okay, everybody, tell us in the comments if this is getting browner to you.
Here, should we show it to them?
See?
Oh, I spilled a little.
It's good.
All right, how does it look to you? Pretty good? Do you want to taste it, Chef?
I'm going to try.
Pretty cinnamony?
Let's see.
Oh. Pretty good? All right, let's not put that back in there.
No.
All right, now the next thing we need to do is we need to put some butter on our bread. So I'm going to get you started and then you can spread a little, okay? So I've got about half a tablespoon of butter and I'm going to start spreading it on each piece.
All right, can I start spreading?
Yep, you can go ahead and spread.
Okay, let us know if this butter is thin enough, so just right there.
All right, let's make sure that the butter gets spread out nice and evenly over the whole piece of bread.
Now that it's getting thinner and thinner, I think I'll just spread the other.
Well, let me spread that one because I have a new job for you. I need you to start sprinkling the cinnamon and sugar on top. Can you do that? So we're going to sprinkle the cinnamon and sugar onto the bread. Use lots of it. That's where all the flavor is, right? Of your favorite flavor, cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Because cinnamon has been around since 2000 BC. Do you know anybody who's that old?
Mama Betty?
Not even Mama Betty is that old. All right, get a good sprinkle. Can I sprinkle this one while you work on that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me get some. So we're gonna do a pretty healthy sprinkle of cinnamon and sugar all over the rolls here. And then, yeah, I think you've got plenty there. Why don't you use your knife to spread it out a little? All right, and when you feel like you've gotten a pretty good coating of cinnamon and sugar, I think you've got enough, kid.
I need to feel mine up.
It feels pretty full.
Just a little bit more. That's it.
Okay, now we're gonna roll them up.
One more taste, please.
One more taste. Go ahead. Now we're gonna roll them up just like cinnamon rolls, right? So yours will be bigger or smaller depending on the size of your bread. So, excuse me, I'm gonna cut these because that knife's not gonna work. Okay, so yeah, you like this knife? This is a serrated bread knife, which will help cut these without squishing them. So what are they starting to look like?
I don't know. Oh, tiny baby cinnamon rolls.
They look like tiny baby cinnamon rolls. So we'll lay them like this.
Okay, you can just probably
keep them rolled up.
I can tell that they are turning into little baby cinnamons.
Here's yours that you rolled up. You did a great job. I saw that. Okay, so what are they missing if they're going to be little baby cinnamon rolls?
I don't know.
What usually goes on top of cinnamon rolls?
I don't know.
What about icing?
Wait, that can deal.
Yeah, you like icing on those cinnamon rolls? Okay, are you ready to try to make some icing?
Yes, but don't put icing on mine.
Okay. So here's your powdered sugar.
My powdered sugar.
And dump this. What happened? We lost our video.
Sorry for hanging up on you. It was a real big mistake.
But we're back now, and tell them about your icing. What do you got here?
I've got a cup full of icing, but I need to tell you that the bread is going good, and it's like cinnamon rolls now.
All right, so I'm going to put some icing on mine. Do you want icing on yours?
No, thanks.
Okay, well, I'm going to just take a little bit, about a half a teaspoon, and then drizzle it over.
It is!
How does it look?
Good. These three are going to be mine.
So no icing on those three? Okay. Well, I'm going to put icing on my little cinnamon rolls. All right. And we're all done. So should we taste one?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to taste one with the icing. How does it taste?
Amazing.
It is pretty darn good.
Okay, I'm going to get from...
All right, we're going to pause while we reset our cooking station, and we'll make the next recipe. We'll see you in a minute. Welcome back, everyone. We're here to show you our second recipe.
Our second recipe, cooking station.
Yes, and we're going to make cinnamon and sugar chips or crackers. So this recipe is going to use...
tortillas.
So flour tortillas. If you don't have any flour tortillas, you can also use saltine crackers. Yep, all right. So the first thing that we're going to do is we put down a piece of parchment paper here. We've also preheated the oven to 350 degrees. Yeah. And we put a piece of parchment paper on a cooking sheet. If you don't have parchment paper, you could use aluminum foil, but you should put something down so that these don't ruin your sheet pans.
Or you could use white paper to cover the whole base.
True.
That's impossible to use.
Yes. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to cut out fun shapes. So we have some cool cookie cutters here. What are they, Josie?
They're dinosaurs, and I know you cannot see them very close, but you can see them
And you'll be able to see them when we're all done. So let's go ahead and cut out some dinosaurs.
I'm gonna cut out this one.
If you don't have cookie cutters or you don't have the patience for it, you can just tear your tortillas into strips.
Yes, and if the strips don't work, then just use a couple more chips.
So go ahead and cut out some dinos, kid.
Red tortillas.
So the next thing we need to do is we have about 3 tablespoons. Yeah, sure. All right, scoot back so I can show you. We have 3 tablespoons of melted butter. And we're going to use
That doesn't even look like dinosaurs.
well, this one does it.
Yeah, but
And that one does. Here, put them down
the
on the
rest
pan.
of them don't.
So we're going to use our pastry brush to brush some butter onto our tortilla strips, okay?
Yes,
Let's
but
make some.
I'm gonna take these guys. Take these two.
All right, put them on the pan so we can brush them with butter. Do you want to do the butter brushing?
Oh yes.
So we want to do the front and the back. Just give it a quick brush of butter. If you don't have a pastry brush, you can just use the back of the spoon.
Yeah, and if you don't have a spoon, use a knife. That could be better. But make sure it don't help you with that, because you could cut yourself and hurt this.
That's true. All right, you
Okay,
want to butter those dinos?
Yeah, I'm gonna butter those.
Okay, while you're buttering the dinos, I'm going to arrange a few saltines on our board here so that we can also make some cinnamon and sugar crackers.
Cinnamon and sugar crackers are so delicious.
I know.
A little bit of butter.
Right.
I want to get my hands really dirty so it can stop.
You're a little sticky.
Yeah, I'm just a bit.
All right, here. Well, let me finish
Hey,
painting
stop!
while you sprinkle the cinnamon and sugar, okay?
Oh, the cinnamon is sticky. This poor little guy doesn't have any cinnamon, so I'm just gonna give him how much I could.
Good job.
I'm just gonna sprinkle some in circles.
All right, I think we're good. Let's put them in the oven. So these are going to bake in the oven for about 10 minutes at 350 degrees. So stay right there and don't move, please. So we're going to set a timer for 10 minutes, and then we'll be back to tell you how they are.
Bye, everybody. Surprise! It's me, Josephine. I'm here with Heather, and she's my mom, and I have a special thing, and snack time is prepared.
All right.
So-
Should we show them? Here's our snack plate with our dinosaurs and our saltine crackers. So we're just going to give them a taste and see how they are. Let's try one of these first. You're going to have a... All right. Me too.
Oh, the tortilla cookie.
Mmm. What do you think?
They're good.
Can you describe it?
Describe next time. Oh,
No,
I like
describe. Describe what it tastes like.
Describe what it tastes like. I hope you figure out what the snack is.
All right. Should we try a cracker before we let our viewers go?
You can have the rest of mine.
You didn't put it back on the plate. No, let's try a cracker.
All right, and you crack. Think the cracker can taste the same.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to taste it and see. The cracker is pretty good, but it's very salty.
Ooh.
I think I like the tortilla better.
I think I like the tortilla better.
All right. Well, what do you have to say to our viewers?
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have a thumbs up and good subscribe.
Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next Saturday.
See you next Saturday. Bye.